Jericho here with episode 26 of the Hybrid Universe. This is the Uprising brand roster. Now, as you all may know by now from watching the page, we have had an issue with keeping the trademark for the Pandemonium brand, as well as a lot of members of the roster sort of where the contracts were bought out and a lot of different things like that. There's just a huge mess and controversy right now with a lot of members from that Pandemonium side of things. The shareholders are all selling out their stocks and a lot of strange things going on right now. So there's a lot of uncertainty, but that's not going to stop us as we roll right now into episode 26. And we may have a special guest or two along with us. Sander Cool, are you there? Sander Cool, welcome back to the show. It's been a little while.
He's not the only one there.
Oh, and it sounds like CFT's joining us as
Of course I'm joining. Why wouldn't I?
Jolly. CFT jumping here on Uprising. Well, it should be fun anyways. We have a lot of strange things going on, so it's rather nice to have a couple familiar voices at least, I guess, along with us. Yeah, Mad Dog has a match later on, so hopefully he's getting stretched out. And let's roll right into it, shall we?
I heard he stretched Nora out before the show.
I am legend. Now
you know
we
it.
speak.
The American Outlaws checking in too.
Whoa, what's going on here, folks? Do I have audio back? I beliove I do. And it looks like Rio,
Well, you
after
can go back to
attacking Will
his
King,
pickup
Will
truck,
King is
listen to whatever
taken
crappy
out.
Alan Jackson cassette tape he has, and fuck
Several
off.
shots with that sledgehammer, folks, and
I live it wins, the gimmick and wins. From beginning to end, no gimmick. If I rap it through, I live it then. And you can't do it, so ain't no need for mimicking. I'm not innocent, I'm on a mission, so let me finish it. Matter of time before they summon the army in. I'm probably on the FBI's most wanted list. I'm probably gonna end up hung like an ornament. I'm on a life mission to abolish all the government. So we gon' cut to the chase and get rid of metaphorical nonsense. None of that eloquent bogusness. I want you to know what it is, sucker kid. Y'all people keep on near. So I'm clear, I'm still on the drive. I feel my phone, I trust the style. You want all the road, just can't touch it around. Got the mistake, got the mistake, got the mistake. Believe me, this ain't the typical older government's corrupt, bro. That's too easy. You gotta take responsibility because you willingly give power to the state when it's the state that is your enemy. Stuck on stupid, you gotta be on it. Cry about violence, but they got a monopoly on it. And you keep on buying into what that man say, not knowing that every man takes just as bad as a style.
All right, here we go. I got my seat ringside, getting ready for some tag team action. And along with me here on one side, we have Sander Cool coming over. And again, welcome back, CFT, as well on the other side of me here. Thanks for joining me, gentlemen.
Well, it's always great to be here, SVJ. But the only problem I have is that idiot on the other end of you.
It sounds like he's... Again, start up. There it goes. Sander Cool. Just, I think you aggravated him. He took his headset off. Good job knocking the headset off.
That's not what happened. I muted his headset.
Well, here's some tag team action, as I say, as we got the Young Bucks. Rather, not Young Bucks. This is D&D. Drake and Duke. They are a tag team from the UCW, not the one that a lot of you know here, not with the Dutch kids, but UCW over there with Max Steele's grandfather's organization, and they are set to battle here with Kush. I believe that is some sort of illegal substance reference, and now starting things off, it was Drake and Drake or Duke. I don't remember which is which. I always get these ones messed up. They need to put a damn name tag on their attire here at some point. But this is the spiky-haired one.
Don't ask me. I don't manage shoes like this.
I believe it's Duke. I don't know. I'll just call this one Duke and the other one Drake, and he's in there with J.C. Andrews right now.
There's Dumb and there's Dumber on the apron.
You know what? They've been called that several times by your client Slick Rick. He likes to call them Dumb and Dumber. I don't know if
they look alike. I can't tell the difference. Slick Rick can't tell the difference. Who here can tell the difference? The answer is nobody.
I think Slick Rick knows the difference between which is which, and I should, because they have completely different hairstyles, so that should make them, stand out a little bit. But JC in here now with the other one. Look on the outside there with Kush, their manager. That is the great Rock Leone Dickens standing there on the outside. And look at this off the top rope with a belly-to-back suplex, just throwing him up over his head, dropping this D right on his face. The big man, Savage Rob, not really starting off very strong, but let's see if he can make up for that here. Maybe he had a little bit of a slow start, early match jitters here. Again, we did start at 4 p.m. tonight, which is crazy for us. Usually we're not starting until about 7, so, maybe surprised Savage Rob a little bit, starting off way earlier than he's normally used to. Who else we got here? We got Keith Ocean checking in, the American Outlaw. Thank you for stopping by. And the American Outlaw, apparently his Kush was stolen. And then Alex Priest from This Alex Priest guy is from Paradomium or wherever he says he's from. I don't know what that is. CFT, you're a scholar. Maybe you can pronounce whatever that word he is writing there.
Trying to load into the stream here so I can get a look at what's going on my monitor. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool, I bet in retaliation decided to take my monitor down. There we go. He's checking for Paradum.
I don't know what Paradum is, but
whatever Paradum is.
Paradigm? Yeah, I don't know.
But yes, we've met this Alex Priest fella before. And are you sure these two aren't the Rock and Roll Express?
They could be. I thought they were the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks, Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah, it looks like it could be Havoc.
So
I believe that's Michael Blaze in the ring now, isn't it? And on the outside, it's his
little
longtime partner.
And look who I see.
Dre Havoc.
No, it's not Michael Blaze. No,
this is Michael Blaze and his partner Dre Havoc.
Dre Havoc, Michael Blaze is not
right?
Dre Havoc. Did you just fly in from Stupid Town? That is not Michael Blaze, and that is not Dre Havoc.
And here's Slade checking in, another Michael Blaze lookalike.
And oh boy, Slade is here. Yay. We're blessed with his arrival.
I think I aggravated...
Everyone wants to be Michael Blaze. You know,
I remember a few months ago I aggravated his...
Even. Like, I know you wanted to grow out your hair and get some tattoos.
I do wish I had the hair of Michael Blaze. I surely do, but unfortunately... But I aggravated this young man Slade's manager
let me take them.
A couple months ago. I mistakenly thought that Slade was Michael Blaze in another forum, and his manager was pretty quick to tell me otherwise.
You mean the Icelandic guy?
I guess so, but on the pictures that were up on the group when they were He was showing off his client, Slade. He looked very similar to Michael Blaze. I just thought that maybe Michael Blaze went with the black hair look and didn't have any blue color or anything into it. You know, the face is very
SPJ,
similar.
Have you seen Michael Blaze's new? Have you seen Michael Blaze's new social media picture? He's wearing a suit and tie. I could hardly believe it.
I was wondering what that was. That guy looks more like Slade than Slade looks like Slade. Michael Blaze in a suit, I wasn't sure what to do.
Honestly, I thought when I first saw the picture, I thought it was some sort of promotion for a crappy CBS cop show, but no, it was just Michael Blaze. And in a really nice suit, may I add. I helped pay for that suit.
Here goes one of the Ds diving and tagging the other D. The other D, the original D, he's back in the ring here, taking on Savage Rob, and this is how things started. We confused Slade a little bit.
Who cares?
Referee taken out now. What were you saying there? Go ahead.
I see.
Yeah, go ahead, CFT.
Is that the golden peacock? Is that the golden peacock?
Indeed, it is the Golden Peacock. Maxie Steele standing here with his good friends, D&D, Duke, and Drake. They've been working together for quite a few years, and formally,
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, they finally decided to actually form a faction together of some sort.
You're sounding like Michael Blaze's Agent Eric Willie in freaking Dungeons and Dragons D&D.
I've never been quite nerdy enough to really play Dungeons and Dragons, but I hear that it is a very fun game for those that are into that sort of thing. And talk about fun, that's the exact opposite. What a swinging neck breaker there by, I believe it's Drake. We'll call him Drake now. I think I was calling him Duke earlier, but we'll figure it out.
It's not a swinging neck breaker, it's a swinging back breaker.
That's what I said.
You said neck breaker.
Well, when Savage John Robb stands up, he's his back's at the height of the neck of D&D brothers here. So you can see how that could easily get confused. JCTV checking in here. This is out of character, I believe. This is 20. I really hate it when people throw out of character things there and make me have to break to answer him. I don't know what he's talking about.
SPJ, what are you talking about?
I think it's 2021,
okay, I'm
isn't
not
it?
in character. I'm CFT.
I believe it's 2021.
There's no such thing as out of character.
This JCTV, I think he's a couple years behind probably. It's 2021, I believe, isn't it? And there's a super kick to Savage Rob. He's got him wrapped up with a nasty suplex. Went for a pin, but those long legs of the almost 7-foot-tall Savage Rob just draped over and catching the middle one there, causing the rope break. It helps having, legs that are probably 6 feet tall themselves, I'd say. And what a driver right there. Pile driver, 2 and 3, and Kush picks up the win over D&D. Did you see the impact on that pile driver right there?
Nobody gets up from that.
This monster, Savage Rob, just delivered a hellacious pile driver. Had his blood rush into his head there for quite a while before dropping him right on it. I can tell you what, he's going to have... His feet are going to be tingling for a few days after that one, I bet.
He ain't going to be able to feel his feet. What are you talking about? It's going to be more than tingly.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay after that one. That one was devastating. His brother looking on, whichever one the other one is that didn't get destroyed. Drake or Duke, I don't know which is which, but
either
one of them just got destroyed right there.
Value brand Young Bucks fall to Kush. And there's Rock Leone with him, as you mentioned earlier.
Apparently Priest is an open challenge to anyone who wants to fight him. Alex Priest issuing an open challenge. Oh, here we got the first ever heavyweight champion with a few words to say. Let's see what the last villain alive, Rio, has to say.
Not the first.
I am legend, now hear me speak. Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. For quite some time now, you thought it all figured out. You thought you could plan things on a day-by-day basis. You thought you can go about doing things your way. I mean, for God's sakes, you waited, what, 6 picks before you got to the last villain alive's name. You waited even more before you chose even more Kings of the Underground. You overlooked me when it came to the King of the Ring tournament. When I wanted in, it's just too much going on at the time. Then you had your winner. Congratulations to that young man.
Called James Black a young man.
That the last villain alive would have been your
Well, he's not all that bright.
But as time went by, I felt as though the last villain alive made more than anybody could. I mean, it's time this place got a champion that can really move the needle. It's time this place got a champion. A champion that will embody the definition of champion. It's time this place, not just any villain, but the last live.
Here we go. A little choppy audio there. I'm not sure. Maybe the production crew from Pandemonium transferred over here to Uprising, but as that video was loading in there, had a lot of breaks in the audio. So don't blame that on me, Rio, when you hear the playback.
Thank God I didn't have to hear it.
Here we go.
That's a blessing in disguise.
I knew I recognized this Alex Priest guy talking about kidnapping people and putting them on crosses. And
when are we going to call the police on this guy?
I thought somebody already did, but apparently they let him go because he is quite insane. And they didn't feel that maybe he was telling the truth when he was talking about that crap last time. I know his good friend American Outlaw is here. He's
who cares about the American
Priest
Outlaw?
and American Outlaw have become great
Outlaw.
friends.
The American Outlaw can stay away.
We're talking about the Kings of the Underground here, and here's a couple of them right now. This is Chaos in there, and Mikey Mills on the outside, Mike the Money Mills in Chaos's corner, and he's set to take on Nova Reese one-on-one here with one of the greats of this set of territories anyways. Nova Reese, he's been a little quiet as of late, actually, around the community, but definitely was one of the greats at one point, and hopefully he can get flying back to the superstardom that he was set for early on in his career.
Hey, Outlaw, you say you're going to come into the production truck? Come on. I'm not in the production truck. I'm at the commentary booth. There's an open mic in there waiting.
I was going to say, Outlaw, he's right beside me, and Sander Cool did have to step away, so there is an open mic here, an open chair for the Outlaw if he wants to jump in.
Jesus. There must really be a God, SBJ. He managed to get Sandra Cool off the mic, and that was wonderful.
I think he left because Sandra Cool might be afraid of this Alex Priest guy, to be honest. Alex Priest is talking about
wouldn't be scared of
death coming and stuff like that. Now, I don't know what you're talking about, Alex Priest. These are professional wrestlers. They're not trying to kill each other. You know, accidents happen. This is a violent sport, so there have been deaths, as you know.
I got to get Slick Rick on commentary one of these days. This
Slick
isn't
Rick
a match
is
with
always
Coleman in it.
Yeah, Slick Rick is always welcome to mic up with us. I saw that Slick Rick is posting videos now over in Lit.
I never saw that coming.
Yeah, no longer just doing written promos. He's posted a video over in Lit. So check it out. And he checks out an elbow shot right there from Chaos. What a vicious elbow right to the face.
Oh, God.
Nova Reese is down. Who just joined us? Oh, what's this? Rolls up into a Boston Crab. He's got Chaos. Chaos can't reach the turnbuckle. Oh, but he rolls out of it. Chaos showing that great strength there. I thought that one was locked in and going to be a submission win here for Nova Reese, but Chaos somehow rolling out of that submission hold. Now what's Nova doing? Nova looks like Nova frustrated, grabbing a weapon here. He's got that bat, but Chaos steals it. Oh, they're playing a little bit of hot potato back and forth again and again, and swings, and Chaos catches Nova with that bat. Nova Reese is the one who brought the bat into play, and Chaos just clubbed him over the head. Chaos looks like he's giving Reese... Oh, there's a second shot to Nova Reese. He waited for him to get up and just cold-cocked him here 3 times. Somebody take the bat away from Chaos. I guess Nova Reese asked for it by bringing it in here.
Oh, boy, Sanders back.
We're running out of chairs. Hey, Outlaw, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
American Outlaw, we have your good friend Alex Priest in here, if you remember him, and he issued an open challenge. I know you are pretty impressed with his talking points. I guess he's talking about kidnapping and murdering people and burying their bodies in swamps. You remember that kid?
Ritualistic human sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah, he's back again.
Wonderful, wonderful. Talking about saving people and kidnapping people all in the same sentence.
Yeah, and he's got much evil power inside his heart, I guess.
Same for either of you, except for Outlaw, who's actually... Well, I'll take that. Outlaw and I are kind of getting along a little better. A little better. Not much better, but a little better. Well, I mean, I think he realizes that you're just a sister fucker, but you know.
Chaos going for a pin here. 2, and almost a 3 count. I thought for sure, especially after those shots with the bat, that Nova Reese was gone right there. Somehow he's able to get back up. They must nerf these bats before they bring them ringside, I suppose.
I'm telling you, that hit looked harder than anything Babe Ruth ever hit out of the park, and he's still up.
It did. That's why I'm saying they probably nerfed the bats that are floating around. I imagine they do hurt somewhat, but the way guys get back up from him, and he's not getting up from that Nova bomb right there. Just like that, Nova Reese takes out Chaos. I was not expecting that outcome right there, especially after 3 or 4 shots with that baseball bat. Nova Reese out of nowhere. It just goes to show the amount of power that Nova Reese's Nova Bomb puts out here once he throws it down. He got one off, and that's all it took to put away Chaos of the Kings of the Underground. Definitely, and here comes the champion. Here comes Rio. He's out there. He's going after Noah.
Oh, God, not
or
again.
Nova.
I'm tired of this guy.
The last villain alive. You don't often see the heavyweight champion just coming down and attacking people in a random match, but not very happy with Reese beating Chaos. He is pretty skinny, but he's wiry strong. We've seen him. I mean, you saw the match, the way he tossed Slick Rick around. And
the two worst managers in the EFED industry out there, GM Drape and Matt 8th Stars. I mean, seriously, screw that guy. I hate Matt 8th Star, the burning passion.
You hate Matt 8th Star? Matt 8th Star is a great guy.
Freaking buffoon Remy. He's brought this Remy idiot.
Remy is probably one of the most talented men that 3Dub has.
Privileges. No, Sander, you lost your mind when you started playing Fiddlesticks with your sister, okay?
I don't know if there's going to be any wrestling in this match. This is going to be a brawl right here between Remy and Reed Razor. Not exactly sure how this one's going to turn out. Go ahead, what you got, CFT?
Go. You know, do you know the difference? Excuse me, the difference between Nora and a chicken? Do you two know this? I'll tell you the difference. The difference is a chicken says "cock-a-doodle-doo." Nora says any cock will do.
Just so everyone knows, the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance does not condone such language, and that's not the opinion, the professional opinion that HWA has on Miss Nora.
Victoria has as much money as I do, and she doesn't need money. She had some without me before she even met me. So don't go there, Sander. You better believe that.
Sander Cool, I think you just proved that you will never have a heel turn in your career, because even your insults are just so kind and cutesy that I don't see you ever making a believable heel turn. And talk about heel turn here. Oh, a surprise. He kicked out of it, barely getting that rope. I don't know what the heck kind of chokehold that was that Remy had Razor in. And, oh, stopping the face. I thought Remy was the good guy in this one. Just stomping the face of Reed Razor.
And don't be talking shit about Victoria, because
he's a 3Dub talent, so they don't have high standards.
She spends good money eating fish assholes.
Hey.
I heard those are a delicacy in Japan. Does Victoria spend a lot of time in Japan? Maybe that's Victoria's secret. She eats fish assholes.
Getting her a little bit of hung wang.
We finally discovered and solved that. Victoria's secret. We know what it is now. And a stunner from Reed Razor. That catches everything. Remy isn't moving. There's two. And here's a three. No, a 2 count. Remy kicks out at the last second. That was about as close of a 3 count as you can possibly get without the hand actually slapping the mat. Matt 8 Star thought that his client was done, but out of the blue, Remy kicking out and he is fired up here. It's as if the pain actually got Remy going here. And just look at him now, just non-stop, move after move, taking it to the self-proclaimed Hybrid Wrestling Alliance Goodwill Ambassador. I don't know. He issues those welcome to Hybrid gift packages and those knuckle dustings, he says.
He tried to give Victoria a welcome package, and I kicked his ass for it.
I don't think that ever really happened, CFT, but...
Well, you wouldn't know. You weren't there.
Might have a resolution for some problems around here. What if we put...
You weren't there.
What if we put the priest...
Is the resolution you leaving this place? That would be lovely.
The Priest versus Sander Cool.
Yeah, I think
Alex Priest and Sander Cool. I think you're going somewhere with that.
Let's see Alex Priest versus Sander Cool in a...
Dude, you're on to something.
Put him in a contract match.
So you're just the one guy. You're just the one guy we don't.
I hope you both lose.
Karen. Enough about. So if you get sacrificed by Alex Priest, oh well. You know, I mean.
Alex Priest is going to call his group of meanness here.
You're not DTM.
Look at Reed Razor dragging the face of Remy across the top of those ropes. Forehead and eyes just raking across. Draven just stepped over to the counter. Draven checking in here with us. Standing right here ringside. Oh, what couple shots there, Draven. Right to the face of your client, Reed Razor. Remy picks him back up. Not done with him. There's a knee to the face and then a nasty German suplex. Dropping Reed Razor right on his head and the back of his neck here. But Razor somehow popping right back up. Looked like he's going for a fall-away slam, but Remy kicking out of it. Avoiding that attack right there. Oh, it looks like...
It sucks that I have to hear you twice. I hate hearing you once this week.
Is that what you want? A Brokeback Mountain match?
Backwoods match. I'm not sure what that is, Alex Priest. You're going to have to explain what a backwards match is. Does he mean backwards where the winner loses or something? And
reverse cowgirl?
Oh, no, GM Draven, I'm just ignoring you because you're not worth my time. You're a piece of shit manager. Either way, now back to a good manager, yours truly on the microphone, and I'm going to completely disregard GM Draven.
If you're a good manager, then who's a great manager, CFT?
Me, I'm a good manager, I'm a great manager, I'm the greatest manager. There's no one in between. There is no equal to me. Are you going to say that little 3-up bitch Ulysses S. Steel was? Well, you aren't going to bounce back from losing to Ryan Steels, but either way. You lost at the big event. You got humiliated. Get over it.
Is this the first takedown since the big event? Yeah, it's been quite a while. I was wondering about that because I hadn't seen one, but...
Well, no one wants to see you get jobbed out to Austin and Eric. We all know what's going to happen. Oh, did I trigger the little Karen Cool? Yeah. Oh, quit being such a Karen. Before you know you're going to want to speak to my manager. Well, newsflash, I am the manager.
If Priest wins, Sander Cool has to dress up as a dead man. How exactly does a dead man dress? I've seen a lot of dead men wearing suits and such, right? Or does he mean he's going to dress up like The Undertaker?
Which would be humorous.
Series of suplexes right here by Remy. This one going quite a while. No man wanting to cave in here. It's been more of a wrestling match than I was expecting, to be honest. I was just, there's a stunner out to the outside. Reed Razor standing on the apron. Remy hits him with a stunner from inside the ring. Now bouncing Reed off the set of steel steps right here in front of Matt 8-Star in the top left corner of the screen.
His name's Alex Priest. Where the hell do you get the name Brian from, you freaking inbred idiot?
Well, I guess I just got a job as a booker, huh?
I bet Outlaw here can easily come up with a
shot to the gut. Reed Razor now working that chair, pounding Remy. He just hits Matt 8-Star. Matt 8-Star's not part of this match. Reed Razor just took a chair right into the forehead of Matt 8-Star. And now he's got Matt 8-Star back to his feet. Tosses Matt 8-Star into the barrier. That is uncalled for.
This is wonderful.
That is totally uncalled for. Matt 8-Star is not part of this match.
Well, Matt 8-Star is a loser.
Reed Razor just welcomes Matt 8-Star to Hybrid.
First 3 WA Global Champion.
Reed Razor taking Remy back into the ring here. Bouncing his head off that solid apron corner.
Still has a better career than you have because he's won more world championships than you, Mr. I've been in E-Fed for 5 years and I've only won 1 world title. Loser. You didn't even earn that title. You didn't earn the title. No, shut up. You did not earn that title. You freaking inbred Dutch German porn star prick. Nope. Mr. Amazing hit him over the head of the belt. No.
Remy is hurt after those chair shots. Remy not able to recover. And there's a 3 count. Reed Razor beats Remy here in Remy's debut. The self-proclaimed Goodwill ambassador just delivering a welcome care package to Remy and Matt 8-Star, courtesy of several chair shots, and it looked as if Reed Razor had something in his hand there when he was delivering those punches after that Luthez press. Clearly had something silver and shiny in his hand. You don't often see a match end on a flurry of punches. Let's take a look at that screen and see what he had.
Looks like knuckle dusters.
Might have been a...
You know damn well that Remy had him beat.
I thought maybe a roll of quarters, but yeah. Well, this jabroni.
Well, not counting all the fucking chair shots, Razor clearly had an object in his hand.
Matt 8-Star having some words with GM Draven here out in the hallway.
Some Goodwill ambassador. You know, 3-Dub will not forget this, and neither will I.
Matt 8-Star from 3-Dub having some words with GM Draven, the manager of Reed Razor, who we just saw there. Reed clearly had something palmed in his right hand as he was punching Remy there. I don't believe it was the knuckles as usual. I think that the Outlaw may have been right. It kind of did resemble like a roll of quarters or something there. Reed Razor kind of going old school as he spreads his own version of goodwill, welcoming Remy and Matt H-Star into the HWA.
Here we go. Charm City Kings finally getting a tag team match. Sander Cool, we don't care what you have to say about 3-Dub. We're on to a tag team match right now.
Now we're
Charm
back
City
into
Kings
the
versus
action.
The Unholy Alliance.
Indeed, Charm City Kings, and we were talking about Slade earlier. Here comes Slade in there with Michael Carter of the Kings, and look at Slade! Athletic, just leaps over the top ropes, crashing down on Carter all the way onto the outside. What a move.
If you remember, SBJ, I told you their tag team name in at least 3WA is the Unholy Alliance.
I think they're called Faith in Nothing here in Hybrid. I guess they have several different names they like to go by.
No, they're called. Apparently, they are called Faith, and I don't care about them. The only tag team that I care about is Ryan Steele and DTM, and they're not here.
This is the gentleman that I thought was Michael Blaze when he had some poster that his manager was posting there.
Hey.
He does resemble Michael Blaze.
Blaze has beaten you every time that you two have faced off. Every time Michael Blaze has beaten your ass.
They're built pretty much the same, and they have the same hair, a lot of the same, facial similarity. You can see how
Slade
it's easy.
And Michael Blaze are different people. He doesn't even have half as many tattoos as Michael Blaze does. He doesn't have a tattoo on his back. He hardly has any tattoos on his arms. He is not Michael Blaze. And also, Michael Blaze is in better condition than Slade is. Slade hardly has as much muscle mass as Michael Blaze does, okay? So you need to learn the difference between Slade and Michael Blaze, because there is a distinct difference. Now learn it, Mr. Broadcast Journalist.
Hey, I apologize. My mic was shut off there for a second, guys. I'm not exactly sure what was being said because I had an issue with my headphones, but I am back, and now on the outside here, Michael Blaze gets bounced off the... Michael Blaze getting bounced off the ring post, and the steel steps here by Michael Carter. I mean, Slade.
Not Michael Blaze, it's Slade.
Slade, I apologize. You can see how I could get that mixed up, right? He looks worse than him. And now Slade tossing Michael Carter around the outside here.
Gold suit and your pedophile mustache.
I was going to say I haven't seen Sander Cool wearing that ugly gold suit and stuff in a couple seasons now. Slade pretty strong here. He's taking it too. Michael Carter.
He couldn't afford the suit rental anymore. That's why. Oh, great. Now Alex Priest has a tag team.
And apparently he doesn't only kill people and put them in coffins, but he feeds them sheep. Have you ever eaten... Lamb is pretty good, isn't it? I like sheep.
I mean, ask Gordon Ramsay. He was here. He knows a lot about lamb sauce. And no, Outlaw, don't you dare make a Ryan Steele.
And now here comes Christopher. Oh, what a shot! Christopher Lawrence taking the chair to the back of Michael Carter. Several chair shots here to the big man. Seeing if that can keep him down. Shot after shot onto Michael Carter with that chair thanks to Christopher Lawrence. I guess he was just sick of not being part of this match and finds a way to get involved in.
Him back up for each shot.
He was, and now Michael Carter just throws them both in.
Sandor
so
Cool, shut the fuck up.
You took the sheep to the slaughtering house, and both members of Faith in Nothing here now taking it to the big man, Michael Carter. And now what's this?
They took down Brandon Ace as well.
Slade is digging something out from under the ropes there, and he's got a kendo stick now. Oh, he slaps Michael Carter to no effect, and Michael Carter just takes the stick out of his hand and throws it on the ground. Absolutely no effect from that kendo shot to Michael Carter. I think they need to choose a different weapon next time. Maybe stick with that steel chair. And now Christopher Lawrence delivering a right hook, knocking Brandon Ace down on the ground. We haven't seen Brandon Ace yet. They've been doing a great job at keeping Michael Carter separated from his tag partner. Carter greatly needs to make a tag here. And this is it. He dives, tags in Brandon Ace. Here he comes. Brandon Ace delivers a knee shot to the gut. But he's got to take on both members here of Faith in Nothing. Christopher Lawrence on the attack again. The referee not doing anything about this at all. Christopher Lawrence now finally sliding out of the ring. Looks like we may be back to kind of a fair fight. And now Slade delivering several chopping blows that kicked there. Brandon Ace hasn't taken any damage really this match, so I don't know how this is going to turn out for Slade. Slade's probably tired after dealing with the big man, Michael Carter.
I'll tell you what, CFT, I haven't said anything up till now, but after the power bomb at Starrcade, now I'm not making fun of Ryan Steele, but I did get a little bit of that lamb sauce on my shirt. I tell you what, it was pretty good for some Kroger's lamb sauce. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't no Gordon Ramsay bullshit.
So you're accusing Gordon Ramsay of just buying the catering from Kroger?
No, but if that's his best, then I can go buy just as good as Kroger.
Well, I paid Gordon Ramsay $1 million to come make catering for Townsend Enterprises.
But he fucking robbed you, son.
I think I've heard.
People will follow my buzzers. I think Blade Wyatt's here. Oh, that's just Alex Priest.
Ryan Steele seems to have developed a little bit of a lisp while he's talking. Did that power bomb maybe knock one of the front teeth out of Ryan Steele or something? I heard him speaking the other day, and it seems like he's developed a little bit of a lisp of some sort.
I don't know. I think he might have lost a tooth, but Ryan Steele is still going to talk. Ryan Steele is still going to let his voice be heard. He's not going to let a broken tooth change that.
He landed on his back. How the hell did his tooth fly out?
Well, I mean, I know Nora's a dentist. I know she really
think
likes
one
to
of the
open up guys' mouths.
Some of the plates may have flown up in the air and came back down on his face or something after the power bomb there.
I hear you.
And now Brandon Ace hanging in Christopher Lawrence off the middle rope, delivering a DDT. Lawrence springs back up, tags back in Slade, and now Slade and Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace greets him with a nasty shot right there, dropping the back of the head of Slade right on the tip of his knee.
Sandor Cool, is it normal for your people over in the Netherlands to scream when they're fucking talking? Jesus Christ, I can't hear nothing else when you're talking, son.
Sandor Cool is a very excitable young man, so it doesn't surprise me. It took me a little while to get used to Mr. Cool, but
I'll never get used to him because I can't stand him.
Hell, you know what? I'm looking.
Dumb idiot. Like, is that the best insult you have?
Hey, look. Since the beginning of this week, when it seems like I lost my job at another, certain show, but that's fine. Listen, if this Priest guy wants a match and Sander Cool needs a match, how about you tag them some bitches together and we can get together and I'll fight both of you motherfuckers. It don't even make no difference to me.
You're still contracted with HWA, Outlaw, so we'll find work for you. There's a second show in the works right now. We just lost the name Pandemonium, but you're one of those contracts that were originally to HWA entirety, not just to Pandemonium. So, you still have a job. It's just, getting you back in the flow of things here once we get the second show squared away. We may be just rolling Genesis as a main brand for now on, so.
I'll go ahead and, get them jobbers out of the way at Genesis.
We may need you to clear out some of that, cut off the gristle, if you will.
Yeah. Trim it back.
There you go.
I mean, you can go have your little warm-up campfire session with Jake Gyllenhaal while the horse watches. I mean, if you want to do that.
Hey, look, I don't even ride a fucking horse, son, okay? I drive a fucking SUV and a pickup truck.
An SUV? That's not very outlaw.
What do you mean it's not outlaw? It's four-wheel drive. It gets me where I need to go once you get past the goddamn dirt road. Now, what are you going to drive?
He's got a 1982 Bronco, too, don't you?
Yeah,
I know he's got that shitty F-150.
It's lifted for little bitches like CFT can't jump inside of it.
That F-150 is, what, a 76, I think I saw you driving? It's a classic now.
Yeah, and CFP, he can't drive a Mercedes or a limousine.
I have a limo.
He can't take him to the field.
And a private jet. You don't have a private jet. I have a private jet. So
CFT, I don't think you have a license, do you? And here, Michael Carter with a pin. Coming in, Lawrence trying to break it up. Lawrence can't get there in time. Michael Carter just pins Slade 1, 2, 3, and Charm City beats Faith in Nothing.
Charm City.
I don't know how Michael Carter had anything left in him. That was not a very good match for Carter, but the sheer size of him, I guess, able to keep him in this one. And there's that final move right there, like an F5 variant, dropping Slade right on his face. Here's Charm City happy they were able to pull that one off. It looked like Faith in Nothing had control of that one throughout the match, but, a man that size gets a hold of you. Sometimes all it takes is one move to put you away.
And it looks like Alex Priest says he's calling to Brother Abigail and Sister Crow. For what, if you have a brother named Abigail, was he born a woman?
So is Brother Abigail a dead sheep and Sister Crow is...
Probably.
I'll never understand this guy.
Some people watching this show are going to be wondering what the hell we're talking about every time this Brian Hirschenberger, Alice Priest guy gets on here.
Runs his mouth about ritualistic sacrifice and killing people and being dead. And I mean, talking about saving people at the same time. He's a savior and he's killing people to save them.
He kills them on Saturday and praises the Lord on Sunday. What the hell?
And then he feeds them dead sheep, apparently.
Oh, and here comes Eric Wolf, a guy I know all too well. And you talk about a very annoying prick. I cannot stand Eric Wolf.
Did you just call someone an annoying prick? No, okay.
Oh, and here comes the Insane Clown Posse reject, Tyler Consiglio.
You don't like very many men on this roster, do you, CFT?
No, Tyler Consiglio looks like he just came back from a Juggalo convention.
He likes men.
Introducing the challenger.
Well, they're the only talent worth a damn.
Weighing in at 215 pounds, Eric Wolf.
Even when they're the only talent worth a shit in the company.
And introducing introducing the champion from the fifth dimension.
Hey, John Awesome checking in. Welcome to the show, Mr. Awesome. Simply the best.
Indeed.
Since Sander Cole got here, there's your answer.
I think he may be referring to
Nora
Alex
fires
Priest.
lightning out of her hands, you stupid fuck.
Now, CFT, if Sander and Nora want to cosplay, they can. I'd rather have them cosplaying as superheroes than
No, they're cosplaying as shitty anime
furries.
characters, okay?
Remy, thank you for checking in here. It was a hell of a match you had earlier. I thought for sure you had that one won until, Reed Razor, those vicious chair shots on you and Matt H-Star. And then I don't know what the hell Reed Razor had in his hand, but Outlaw may be right. He may have been hitting you with a roll of quarters, going old school street fighting tactics there. Consiglio, the hardcore champion here. I don't know if the rule of the hardcore title having to be defended on every uprising is going to stay, but at least for now we're holding that intact. And now diving up over the ropes, Consiglio, I think he did that better than Slade did earlier. What a move right there by Consiglio. And now Alex Priest has a voodoo man named Papa Shrank.
Does he just pull these guys out of his ass?
I don't know. Where does Alex Priest meet these people? Where did
Alabama.
CFT, didn't you recruit Alex Priest? Isn't he joining the Townsend Enterprises? I heard that.
No, I will not go anywhere near that freaking creep. See, Townsend Enterprises has very high standards for their clients.
Well, you can't get much higher than a God-fearing man like a priest. I mean, he's way up there with God.
Well, see, we have a thing about touching little boys, and I think he would cause a lot of issues there.
I think I remember
that's like the freaking
something last time we had you on CFT. There was a lot of talk
I'm tired
about.
Of people saying that. I'm tired of saying that. CFT does not mean Clarence
There's a
Fondle
spear!
Phoenix.
That spear from Consiglio! He caught Eric Wolf when he was there, hands out, just thinking he had Consiglio beat, showing off a little bit there, and Consiglio caught all of that out of nowhere with that huge spear, hands up in the air, wide open, target right in the rib cage, and Eric Wolf's challenge for the hardcore title is over. What a shot right there, folks. Let's see if we can get that on the instant replay. But Eric Wolf was just gesturing to the crowd, living in the moment, and Consiglio just out of the blue. There is it. What a shot right there. Great view.
And still, Tyler Consiglio.
Well, see, I don't know. Reed Razor seems to hit you with those knuckles or whatever. Every match he seems to pull something out of his trunks and take you out. So, the lightning from Reed Razor has struck probably 10 times here in Hybrid since he came to us. Now CFT's got to take a walk off the table here so he can come with his client. Here he goes, meeting Slick Rick at the top of the ramp. I don't care what you say about CFT. He does handle his clients very well. Walks up there to meet Slick Rick. Walk him down to the ring here. I think it's funny that Ryan Steele, of all people, likes to talk to other people about having big egos. I just think that's funny every time he likes to tell Devil Dog he has an ego, when this Ryan Steele guy calls himself the Prince of Ohio, and he didn't even get that nickname from anyone else. He just started calling himself that. So you talk about egos, I don't think that's the definition of ego right there, isn't it?
Who's the king of Ohio?
Not very often, but... I don't think he wants to. I think he's loving it where he is right now. He's making a lot of money being with Townsend, and you know, he has been collecting titles. Granted, a lot of those wins, you know, not coming off the cleanest, but he definitely is winning some matches here, and I guess that's okay because now Slick Rick is not wearing it, so I guess it doesn't matter. He's got the dad bod rocking and rolling, and I can't really say dad bod anymore. Over the last, you know, year or season or two, Slick Rick is... Oh, there's a roll-up! He's got him pinned! Rolling back Steele quick, trying to steal a win here from Steele, the bad guy. Now at Starrcade, remember, it came down to the bad guy versus the villain for the heavyweight championship, and the villain able to beat the bad guy. It was a crazy night anyways. Rio not even supposed to be here. He just came off suspension. His suspension just ended that day. And now CFT trying to take the turnbuckle off. Referee saw him there. CFT trying to take that turnbuckle. That didn't end very well for you, though. I mean, after you brag about wanting to be on the cover for that, and you didn't even win the match, Sandercool. Well, history making too. The winners of the match made history as well, right? And now CFT yelling in the face of Max Steele, offering up a distraction there, trying to give his client, Slick Rick, a chance. Oh, what a snapmare right there. Dropping Max Steele on that bottom step. Hit the back of his head on the very bottom step in the steel ring stairs over there. And now CFT, oh, look how kind he is. How kind CFT, helping Max Steele to his feet and now bouncing his head off that steel pole. Very kind of you, CFT, helping Max Steele up to his feet like that. And what's this here? We've got... Oh, and a low blow from Slick Rick. Right there, up and under. Good slow motion shot of that. Catching Max Steele right in the nether regions there. A nasty uppercut. What a shot. I don't know how Max Steel is going to recover from that. You can see Steel is trying to fight back, but he's moving slow after that shot to the mummy daddy button. And I hope for Crystal's sake. And now Max Steel yelling in the face. And he just kicked CFT. Max Steel is going after CFT. Gets several shots to the gut. Max Steel fighting back. Not appreciating CFT getting involved. And now Steel is bound to CFT off the steel post. Pay attention, Max. Here comes Slick. That could have cost him right there. Focused his attention on CFT. And now Slick Rick back in the mix of things. Slick had plenty of time to recover back in the ring while Max Steel was going after Townsend. Huge mistake there by Max Steel. It was definitely entertaining, but now, that's your broadcast partner. I guess I can't say any better. I was saying how entertaining it was myself, but watch this, and now Max Steel in a bad way as Slick Rick with those steel steps just driving it to the lower back and now to the midsection and upper thigh of Max Steel. The bad guy, showing you why he is called the bad guy right there. Tossing Max Steel around. Max Steel not able to really recover after that shot to the pills. And then he focused his attention on CFT. Huge mistake there. Max trying to get away now. Trying to get back into the ring. Trying to recover a little bit here. Give himself some room to breathe. But the bad guy with that spinning pile driver. Trying to mess up the hair of Max Steel. Doesn't look like a hair's out of place. I can't tell for sure. But Slick Rick picking up the win for Townsend Enterprises. Max Steel. It doesn't look like that pile driver messed up his hair at all. But, oh, he just punches the referee. J.K. Ross, thank you for checking in, sir. Appreciate you as always.
Oh, fuck. I got necessary sacrifice. Necessary sacrifice.
How are you feeling after that, CFT?
I took one for the team. I did what was necessary. Slick Rick still won, so it was ultimately worth it. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Hey, Sander, can you hand him some of this paper towel there? It looks like CFT, your forehead's leaking.
You think I'm going to quit talking because you're here? No.
Your forehead's... Hey, Nicole.
I don't care. Just bandage it. Bandage it. Get Nicole.
Nicole, send over... Can you send a medic over here, ringside? Yeah. CFT sort of sprung a leak. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. All right, CFT. One of our highly trained HWA medical team will be here shortly.
No, I want my doctor. I'm calling my doctor. Dr. James K. Fleming.
Wasn't he the one that was allegedly caught with underage Oriental women at a local massage parlor?
No, that was Jeffrey Fleming, his brother.
Oh.
This is James Fleming. Doctor, you're here.
Oh, the brother was one of your lawyers, correct? And
no,
what a move right there! John Awesome just gets picked up and slammed on his back here by our rising star champion, Mad Dog. Mad Dog X now with a backpack pile driver, dropping John Awesome on his head. Jester Bryant, thank you for checking in. I see you over there, old friend. Looks like this could be a short night for John Awesome here. And there it is. X marks the spot, dropping John Awesome on his back. And here's the pin. 2, and John Awesome kicks out. That's the first time I've seen. And what's this? Here, running down with a chair. This is Durgos. Durgos sliding in the ring. Durgos just gets... There's a disqualification. Durgos is going after John Awesome with that chair. And it looks
Durgos
like...
just can't control himself.
Mad Dog X just gets disqualified thanks to Durgos going after John Awesome with that chair shots. What a way to end it. Durgos diving in here, taking what could have been a great match. We had John Awesome versus Mad Dog X. That's one that will sell a lot of tickets. But Durgos diving in here and causing a disqualification. So the match that was supposed to be, as you can see here, Mr. Amazing, the Quebecers 2.0, and Mr. Amazing and Let Me Shine was set to take on Rio and his tag partner B Block. But Mr. Amazing and Let Me Shine chose to, at least for now, go their separate ways. They were part of that. One of the owners, one of the shareholders, had them personally under contract, and when he sold his shares, that included the contract of the Quebecers 2.0. So they're kind of at limbo right now. The tag titles, as far as I know, are vacated, so they may be up for grabs.
No tag team can beat Ryan Steele and DTM, and you know that. No one has beat him.
John Awesome, how are you feeling after Durgos, those chair shots right there? John Awesome is here with us. Let's take another look back at those chair shots from Durgos, as we can see here. Now Durgos sliding in the ring here. John Awesome turned around just in time to catch a chair shot to the forehead. John Awesome does pick up the win here thanks to Durgos with the interference, but I'm sure Mad Dog X not happy about that, and John Awesome probably even less happy after eating those chair shots.
Regardless, Sander, I wanted to address something you said a minute ago. Your little APW World Championship you have, it's coming to me. Okay, I decided, SPJ, allow me to catch you up. I know you're a busy man with HWA. Sander Cool beat DTM to win the APW World title. That much you know. However, I decided that I didn't need a client to take the world title, and it will be me versus Sander Cool for the APW World Championship, last man standing.
Did you just say Sander Cool beat DTM?
To win the World Championship.
One-on-one match?
So now I'm challenging him for the World Championship. I'm going to be the next World Champion.
You think you can beat Sander Cool if DTM couldn't?
Mr. Amazing hit him over the head with the world title belt, and Sander Cool pinned him after it.
So that wasn't a fair one-on-one victory, Sander Cool.
Barely. You couldn't help but use the cell to your advantage. Well, you're not going to beat me in a last man standing match. I'm going to beat you senseless to the point where you can't get up for the count of 10, and I'll be the world champion, and everyone will have a world champion they can be proud of. Me.
I'm not laughing at you, CFT. I had a little bit of Black Rifle coffee, went down the wrong tube there. I wasn't laughing at you.
I thought you were choking on Nora's dick.
Hold on, someone just ran away with Slick Rick's shirt. I believe that's Alex Priest. Alex Priest just stole Slick Rick's shirt from ringside and jumped the barrier with it. Alex Priest is now running down the hall, running away with Slick Rick's T-shirt. I didn't know Alex Priest was actually here in the building.
That's the closest you're ever gonna get.
Alex Priest says he's gonna burn it. He's gonna burn Slick Rick's T-shirt.
Do you understand that every time he comes out, it's a different shirt? He has a million versions of that very shirt.
It's kind of like Hulk Hogan, right? He like rips it off, right?
To show that dad bod that you talked about?
I think that his shirt's probably highly flammable, so it shouldn't be a whole lot to burn. He's taking it to his cornfield.
I have an idea, and Slick Rick and I have both talked about this. The Slick Rick low blow challenge. If you can get hit with a devastating low blow by Slick Rick and not fall to the mat, like not fall to the ground in pain, you will win $1 million. All you have to do is take a shot to the balls.
I'm not entering that competition.
You don't want to take a shot from Slick Rick for $1 million?
No, sir. Not in my advanced age.
Anyone
Max
want to get
Steel
a
just survived it. He didn't end up
he fell to
winning,
the ground, though,
but,
so he didn't win $1 million.
It's true.
Remember, you have to stay standing, and also you cannot flinch or cringe in pain. You cannot show any signs of pain.
How the heck is that supposed to happen? You're setting up. No one's going to win that challenge.
Oh, and also we're going to use Slick Rick's elbow pad, the one that has the metal plate in it that he used to make Joe Rivers piss out blood. That one. Do you want to try it, Sander? I really would enjoy it if you tried it. Oh, maybe I want you to get low blowed, so you won't be able to get up to answer the count of 10, and I'll be the APW World Champion, a champion everyone can trust, Clarence Fletcher Townsend, right?
In APW, can the heavyweight championship change hands on a 10 count? So he's going to knock you out cold. Okay, I got it.
Slick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, like the screen says, if you haven't done already, hit that like button, subscribe, maybe even share. We are doing things a little tad bit different, but most people who are watching the episodes may not even freaking notice at all, other than SBJ singing his version of the F word now and then. But thank you, Sander. Thank you, CFT, for jumping on here with us. Fun as always, and thank you to Alex Priest for all your craziness that you like to talk and keep us even further entertained about burning shirts in cornfields and whatever else he talks about. I don't know, but thank you all. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we will look forward to hopefully being right back here next week. And also, I just wanted to drop a reminder of Hybrid Origins that will be actually hosted by my good friend, Mr. Gordon Lawler. And one of your clients will be his guest, correct, CFT?
Ohio's favorite son, Ryan Steele. I just got a phone with him. He said he would be available Sunday evening, and that is good on Gordon Lawler's end and good on his. I know you said tonight was the original planned time. However, some changes, as you said, subject to change, and those changes did happen. It will be Sunday evening at hopefully around 6 or 7 o'clock, assuming that the HWA production team is okay with that time.
I look forward to that. That should not be an issue. So,
forget, we also got a couple more people potentially coming on. In the works right now, Slick Rick and DTM. Slick Rick says he'll be right after Ryan Steele.
Here we go.
So
Slick
we're kind
Rick,
of having a trifecta
the bad guy.
of Townsend Enterprises clients.
I'm sure that Alex Priest will be there, anxiously ready to watch the Slick Rick Hybrid Origins episode. Seems to be a huge fan of Slick.
When I win the World Championship. Here, now let me sponsor it. I'm going to take that world title from Sandra Cool, but don't forget, there's also the Hail to the King tournament. The winner will come away with a title opportunity of their choosing. And also, you'll get to see John Awesome, the president of the Hair Club for Men. He'll be there.
John Awesome does have some nice hair, doesn't he? So who do you guys think who has better hair between Remy Renzar and Reed Razor?
Michael Blaze.
Wait, I thought it was Slade.
Michael Blaze and Slade are two different people. How many times am I going to have to tell you this?
Tell Slick Rick to watch out, because apparently Alex Priest is coming after him, the Jimmy Swagger of EFED Wrestling.
Well, until he gets a freaking nut shot. I mean, if he wants to do Slick Rick's low blow challenge, he can. Him and his entire cult can line up.
All right, there you go. That should be some interesting stuff. And with that, I don't want to talk too much about it, because every time you mention that low blow challenge, it kind of makes me cringe. So we are signing off. Thank you all once again. Hit that like button before you jump out of here. And simply the best, John Awesome. Yes, you do have beautiful hair. Have a great night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this little episode.